Hello guys, this is AngryBirds42 here, back with another video. There's going to be some ranting going on because Roblox decided to deflect on the entire safety issue and claim that, oh, all of that negative press happened from 5 years ago. And guess who said it? Tammy Bomick, who, mind you, is the same person who is possibly in conflict of interest. If you haven't watched one of my videos last month, I highly recommend you do that, by the way. It's like, this is the same person who is possibly in a conflict of interest. That seems fishy to me. I mean, I even pointed out in a reply to RTC. And Ruben Sim pointed out there's literally 29 different cases in the past 5 years, and it's just a fraction. And Schlepp even said they have a lot of balls to say, is considering how people who weren't even alive over grooming they've experienced on Roblox. And then they totally didn't invite they totally didn't invite Teddy to an event. Yeah, Roblox is just, they're either very delusional or they're covering up the whole issue. Or maybe even both, dare I say. Because there is no way this person out of frick all nowhere has straight up said that all of those things happened 5 years ago when a whole child got kidnapped after using Roblox and Discord. I don't want to hear crap from Miss Tammy, who is the Vice President of Civility and Partnerships. Yeah, partnering with pedophiles, that is. And mind you, there is another 2 lawsuits out of North Carolina regarding Roblox and Discord. 2! You want to find out? We will. And now that brings us to, well, the same amount of states, but it's going to be definitely, probably around, what? 550 at minimum? Affected? I mean, look at this. Let's see, did this indicate when all of this have occurred? We may never know necessarily. But this is absurd. Absolutely absurd that Roblox is deflecting on the negative press, which is well needed, quite frankly, considering the fact that all they do is defame, deflect, and defend all the time. You know, it's just stupid. And this is the same person who was possibly in a conflict of interest, being on the boards of Boston Children's Hospital, Additional Wellness Lab, the Family Online Safety Institute, and the Tech Coalition. All free as a board member. Which, you know, is something. Now that I got the huge rant out the way, I'm going to carry on to literally everything else. If we remember a certain person that is just mentioned in here somewhere. Green Lego Cats has him mentioned. He is deleted. Not only that he's deleted, but his alts are also deleted. And it turns out that apparently he's been using his a certain diagnosis to excuse his behavior. Like, that is just and you know, that's a piss poor excuse, because regardless of who you are, you should not be messing with kids in an inappropriate manner. You just shouldn't, and I don't care what you are, okay? There is no mercy for people who do horrendous things to kids. None. And, you know, and that same philosophy extends to this. You know? And thank goodness Roblox is cracking down on this guy here, who I'm not gonna say by name, but his name is on the entire video, I will say. Now we carry on to Whistleblowers. And sometime earlier this year, last month probably, the whistleblower for Meta, which is basically Facebook, has brought up Roblox's lack of safety. Talking about how Roblox has been used for inappropriate actions that I am not going to bring up on this video. It's like, when do you even have Facebook whistleblowers bringing up the whole safety issue on of Roblox? Count your days, Roblox! Count your days! Because, look, you are not running away from the safety issue. You are not. And now I brought up that Roblox has been defaming, defending, and deflecting earlier, but I brought it up again. It's like, rather than pouring more resources into actual, on the surface safety, right? It's like they release all of these new features, all for it to go moot. Absolutely ineffective. Okay. And now we got SimplyALemon's Roblox account, Twitter account, all of her accounts has been hacked and deleted after falling for a Zoom scam, which has been brought up by Sinister Place, which I should say it's a hack, an exploit, rather than like a... I mean, it is a scam in one sense, but it's also, an exploit. So, you get so-called news source, which, dodgy, right? So-called journalist. Yeah. Like, journalists for who? Like, who do they work for? Yeah, they don't work for anyone, quite frankly. And then, if you do decide to join a Zoom call, and then they'll ask you to screen share and make you click on stuff, which then leads to, riddle me this, remote control. Which, honestly, if you start paying attention by the time you reach remote control, and then about changing languages as well, then you should probably just quickly leave the Zoom program and just get off of Zoom. Maybe get off your Twitter as well. Just don't fall for this, guys. It's gonna make your life a living hell. It will. And then if you do follow through and giving them remote access, you're practically screwed, dude. At first, it'll start off as normal. Like, people... It's like, and while this is all going on, they'll spy on you. And then they strike. Everything. It's affected. And then on your phone, reset everything. Password, cookies, including your own email addresses. And then they may also have your location, which puts you further at risk for being, leaked regarding personal and sensitive information, which, those two words are like one and the same there. Like, this is just absolute sheer lunacy. And this person brings up the fact that it's been known for years, and it is sad that people still fall for this, don't get me wrong. But I thought I would spread this awareness to my channel as well, in case somehow some of you guys use Zoom. I don't use Zoom unless I know what I'm doing, so I was like, wow. But, it's crazy that so much craziness going on with Roblox. Like, like 2 new lawsuits. The vice president of Civility and Partnerships deflecting, claiming that, oh, it happened 5 years ago when a whole kidnapping has occurred in April, and now we got people getting hacked because of a vulnerability for Zoom. That's all I have. If you guys liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment what you guys think about everything that's been happening down below. So just what I should make a video on as well. And I'll see you guys later.